What if the unexamined life is not worth living? This statement, a cornerstone of Socratic philosophy, challenges us to constantly question and assess our lives. But who was the man behind this radical idea? Who was Socrates? Born in Athens, Greece in 469 BCE to Sophroniscus, a stonemason, and Phanerete, a midwife, Socrates was brought up in humble beginnings. He was not an aristocrat by birth, yet he would go on to challenge the very foundations of aristocratic thought. As a young man, he served as a hoplite, a heavily armed foot soldier in the Athenian military. His bravery in battle was well documented, yet it was his intellectual courage that would make him a legend. After his military service, Socrates turned his attention to the life of the mind. He didn't write down his thoughts, but his ideas and methods were immortalized by his students, most notably Plato. Socrates is credited with pioneering a new approach to knowledge, the Socratic method. This method, based on asking probing questions to expose contradictions in one's beliefs, is still used in classrooms and courtrooms today. Socrates' relentless questioning of Athens' most powerful figures didn't win him many friends. He was known as a gadfly, an annoying insect that stings livestock into action. He stung the city into facing uncomfortable truths about their beliefs and values. This did not sit well with the ruling class. In 399 BCE, at the age of 70, Socrates was put on trial for corrupting the youth and impiety. He was found guilty and sentenced to death by drinking a cup of poisoned hemlock. Socrates accepted his death sentence with equanimity. He believed that death was not to be feared, as it was either a dreamless sleep or a journey to another life. This stoic acceptance of death would later influence countless philosophers and thinkers. So, what can we take away from the life and philosophy of Socrates? Firstly, Socrates' philosophy challenges us to question everything. He believed that wisdom begins in wonder, and that the path to knowledge is through questioning. This idea is as relevant today as it was 2000 years ago. Secondly, Socrates' life is a testament to the power of ideas. Despite his humble beginnings, his ideas have shaped the course of Western philosophy. And finally, Socrates' acceptance of his death sentence reminds us of the importance of living according to our principles, even when faced with adversity. In conclusion, Socrates was more than just a philosopher. He was a soldier, a gadfly, a mentor, and a martyr. His life and philosophy challenge us to question, to wonder, and to live authentically. And perhaps in doing so, we might find that the examined life is indeed worth living.